there's still so much to be done.
What's happening, folks? Cloud Snake back again with another Final Fantasy VII Remake video.
Maybe you're not okay. Again like this, you should stay a while, huh?
I'll see myself in. Thanks. And who are you?
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? A soldier?
Ex-soldier.
Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes, at least.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from merc stuff, right? I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Fine, but it'll cost you. A lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one. What class?
First.
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
Hey, watch the flowers!
You heard the lady.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Now I'm going to let this run on for a little bit longer than usual, but just having said that, I had to switch up and change some of the video itself. But primarily just trying to give a little kind of walkthrough and, you know, some of my impressions of how I go about doing the business here. So I still have lightning materia actually equipped here, so I'm going to be doing reduced damage to humans. Unfortunately, I care so little on when I'm playing the game that I actually go ahead and actually do it sometimes.
Anytime now. You're done.
Good old what's-his-face. Hardly knew ya. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it!
Honestly, I love the dramatic kind of timing in this game. They really have went out of their way to try and make it kind of feel like the big occasion whenever you go into a boss battle. In the original game itself, although it did emphasize that this is going to be a harder battle than usual, it never quite got to the levels of what Remake did. Remake always tends to actually have the actual action going on, scripted events to try and elongate them, but more importantly, it kind of feels a little bit like you're playing a Monster Hunter game at the same time. I'm not sure Square Enix were trying to intentionally do that, but essentially, where do you go from it used to be a turn-based battle system with an enemy with more HP, rather than, okay, this enemy now has 3 dimensions, they're gonna have to do something for it.
Well, lucky for you, tough guy. I'm a consummate professional. Figured this dance of ours could use a spark. Here we go. All right. Shit. No way. Coming for ya.
Do you really have to fight near the flowers?
Not so tough now, are you? Soldier boy. Still in it. Where that came from? I'm coming for ya.
Yeah. Try me.
Anytime they're trying to cut mine, you're as good as dead. Lucky shot. You've got it all wrong, man. I just wanted to.
Cloud! No!
Hey, sir! Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Go get the girl.
Sir!
The hell?
Weird. You're not attacking.
Hey, open it up! Come on.
Over here!
Again, the whispers intervene at just the right time when it seems like it.
Maybe we can get out that way.
It's always a great case that something's going on here, especially this particular moment here with Aerith. It feels like she's about to have a scripted moment here to fall over and damage herself. Thankfully, the moment is kind of interrupted here. It's a great new twist, but it also gives something exciting to look forward to.
I'll go first. Come on.
Nothing! Up there!
Hey, no shooting!
Oh, man.
Hey, you okay?
Probably. Or maybe not.
If there's so much as a scratch on her, you're done.
Sir!
We bring her in one piece. What now? Run!
Move and I'll shoot!
Oh no, you won't.
But sir!
Could drop that. Okay.
So I've cut this section slightly. You can get the idea of what happens here. Unfortunately, while playing, I did kind of go the wrong direction. I wasn't paying attention. I looked away, unfortunately. That's basically my attention span was failing me at that exact moment, so I've cut out the majority of this section just on the basis of there's no point in seeing me walk backwards. When I can just tell you.
Nearing the attic. Should we pursue?
Leave him be.
But sir!
Partners got it. We are out. Beginner's luck.
There.
Need to stay ahead of them.
Prep for exfil.
Or not. They gone?
Yeah, think so.
What are they?
I think... Actually... I don't know. Let's just go.
What I personally love about these sections in this particular game is, even though they're doing something as mundane as just walking in an area, they do have dialogue back and forward. Rather than just being scripted moments altogether, they will have interaction outside of
We're
that.
crossing the rooftops. See that pillar over there? There's a station right by it. Shall we mosey on over?
Let's.
So, what's next for you?
A little bit of bodyguard work.
Right.
After that, it's back to the Sector 7 slums.
You know how to get there?
Yep.
Of course you do.
That suit from earlier. He was one of Shinra's Turks. What's a Turk want with you?
Dunno. Hey, don't Turks keep an eye out for potential soldiers and stuff?
They do more than just scout for candidates. Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations, with extreme prejudice.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Back to my question. So what's he to you? Looked like you knew each other.
Maybe he thought I could be the greatest soldier yet.
Forget it.
You mad?
Careful. Not a lot of room.
Gotcha. Thanks. I actually haven't traveled by rooftop before.
Be surprised if you had.
It's honestly kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
So I've decided to keep some of these kind of areas here where we're just walking around from rooftop to rooftop. I think it's a rather unique kind of gameplay because you wouldn't see it very often in games. Whereas we get to see the top of the slums themselves and kind of how it's amazing. These are derelict buildings and yet it still has such an actual warmth to it. It actually looks very visually impressive despite the fact that it's actually landfill we're looking at more or less. Quite impressive graphics for the actual time.
Give me a moment. Don't just run off on your own.
Those the words of a soldier candidate?
So petty.
So, does no one live in these buildings?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise. Looks kinda rusty.
I'll go first. It's pretty old. Be careful.
Okay. Ugh,
Easy now.
you worry too much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled. Shit.
I mean, this shot in particular, it's absolutely gorgeous. And the fact the game brings you into this exact moment, it just brings you more and more into the game.
That was
Feels very reminiscent of basically the interactions you had in 1997 with the original Final Fantasy VII.
The wall.
I really love this contrast of bringing more elements of the game to give you the same narrative to involve you
I
more.
thought about leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
Too dangerous?
Too much. A whole world bursting with life. Maybe more than I can handle, I think sometimes. Even now. People hate the steel sky, the slums, but I don't. How could I? All that passion, all those dreams, flowing and blending together into something greater. This time, I'll go first. After all, I can't count on you to wait.
Sure about this?
See for yourself. Maybe I'll go on ahead and leave you all by your lonesome. Just,
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
then you talk. Tell me a story.
Not for free.
Cheapskate, you're,
Ugh.
Gotcha.
You're killing me here.
I'm guessing the typical trope of, the damsel in distress has not been lost on these guys.
Here goes nothing. Woo!
Ah. You good?
Of course. My hero.
Never a dull moment with you.
That a compliment?
Not really.
Thanks anyway. Look out, Cloud!
Deal with that.
Honestly, I really love what they've done with the music in this game. It's so good.
I'm coming!
It's amazing the difference in how audio processing has changed over time.
Go on!
The original tracks were fine. They were brilliant for the time, but it's funny how little instrumental changes and chords and how music is done in this day and age to actually accomplish such an aggressively different version of something that sounds very similar, despite the fact it's not directly the same. Amazing stuff what they've done with this game, honestly.
Someone looks like they're in their element.
Bring it. No holding back. It's over. Take the lead.
I'll take care of him. So, Cloud, you don't know the slums that well, do you?
Compared to you? No. Training grounds, barracks, battlefields. That's the world I know.
You sound proud of that. Stations there.
I can see that.
Oh? Thought the world you knew didn't include stations.
I can't believe this is happening.
If you would all just please calm down.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Come on. There's no need to shout.
Popular place.
Yeah, well, it's got a good view of the reactor.
It's on fire!
Ain't a show.
They know that. Don't worry.
Deck is all clear! Rope's good! Go! Form up! Let's go!
Another Turk.
A real man on a mission.
On the hunt, more like.
For me? Or you?
Don't know? Don't care.
Then, let's stick to the back streets? Ah. There will be monsters.
Better than Shinra. They've got the run of it.
Crazy to think that you're facing similar enemies on a regular basis, yet the combat doesn't get extraordinarily repetitive. It's kind of it's an odd thing to think that you have similar abilities for quite a while until you start unlocking new equipment.
Let's get serious.
So that's more or less what you'll be seeing in the upcoming episodes. But it's actually fun to play as different characters and kind of get their different effects and abilities. I love Aerith for her ability to heal the party. The healing wind is very, very handy. And the fact she can use prey during the battle as well. I like to switch over and make sure HP gauge is actually pretty full so I can get the maximum effect of that. You can also see that some of her attacks will allow her to skip around the enemies. She's just dodging there. Now, I'm missing a lot with those attacks because once you launch, you're facing in the direction you're facing, which means you have to be switched on. And unfortunately for me, when I'm playing, sometimes I'm not there. I'm not fully paying attention to what's going on.
Needs more magic. Go on!
So just going to be showing some of the area in here. Kind of like, it's a mini puzzle to be exact. It's nothing special here. But it took me a few seconds to figure out that I had to essentially kind of figure this area out, and then we realize there's no power. So therefore we have to go move the actual larger tank that was over there. The game just kind of holds your hand to a small degree, but it's you know, it's not the worst in the world. In terms of puzzle, this is not bad.
We can move this. Ah, I knew it.
Get ready.
So in here, we're going to see that I'm going to be using the Thunder Elemental, because again, I haven't changed it for Cloud. But Hedgehog Pies are affected by Blizzard, or Blizzara, even better. Blizzard at this point means you've grinded a lot. And no one really has that patience in this day and age, unfortunately. Mind you, I could be tempted to play the actual original game again. It's so nostalgic, but no matter how wonky the graphics look, it's just such good gameplay. It's so good to play Final Fantasy VII from time to time. It's been a while since I've done a playthrough. 9 would have been the closest I've done in a while.
Feeling chilly? Must have been a new breed.
How do you figure?
you went for the stronger prey. There, check it out. The heart of the slums.
Still a fair ways off.
Well, we did take a detour. Getting tired?
Nah.
Me, I'm feeling a bit hungry. How about you?
Amazed.
You're in for a treat when we make it back.
Don't have time for that.
You'll want to make time for my mom's cooking. And that's the final word on it. We'll get home quick and eat ourselves stupid.
Try to stay behind me.
That way I can cover your back.
Let's do this.
Everything's spinning.
Deal with that.
I should probably heal up first. This one's for you! It's awake!
I wish it kept sleeping.
So, this Smogger enemy here, very, very hard to kind of actually battle and whittle away. This is one of the occasions where having Thunder Elemental actually helped me out on this occasion. Again, basically mechanical enemies deserve electricity for their weakness. It's kind of how the elementals go, really. It's almost any kind of franchise uses the Thunder element. On this occasion, it was just because I had the elemental there, I could have used Thunder itself, or just swing heavy with Braver, for instance. Either way, that was not going to be a hard fight.
Nice work. Way to think ahead. Guess we're home free.
No need for thanks. I'd rather get paid.
Hmm? You're getting paid right now.
Hmm?
So here we have a great shot of Sector 5 itself. It's going to pan around the area, give us a little look at what's going on, and of course, we're going to continue the story beat going forward in Remake.
Got any spare machine parts? Sell them here.
What could they
I'm
possibly
standing
be
inside the
trying to
gutted shell of
accomplish?
Mako Reactor 5.
Working for Wutai,
As you
isn't it
can see,
obvious?
there's still a lot of smoke rising
using
from the rubble.
spies so they don't have to bring
While
the
fallen
ceasefire.
beams and other debris
I'm telling
continue to hinder
those
rescue
foreign
efforts,
devils are
the
trying to
fires
start
appear to
another
have been
war.
mostly
So if we
extinguished.
help catch the bombers, we get a reward
Over
or
there.
something?
That's the director of Shinra's Advanced Weaponry Division, isn't it?
Enough of that doom and
Excuse
gloom.
me, ma'am, but
But
would
we're
you mind
safe
answering a
down
few
here,
questions?
right?
They're targeting reactors. There's no
Can you
reason
give us
for
any
them to
updates
attack
on the
the
status of the reactor?
So,
What
when are
kind
the
of
trains
damage
gonna
did it
start
suffer
up
in the
again?
explosion? Are we in any danger?
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We're in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1. The perpetrators of that atrocity were filmed making their escape. These agents of the eco-terrorist group Avalanche are currently believed to be in hiding somewhere in Midgar.
And given that this group has now attacked 2 reactors in quick succession, can they really be stopped before they strike again?
What do you think?
Well,
Have no fear. Shinra will keep Midgar safe.
okay, time's up!
Aerith! Well, well. What are you doing all the way up there?
Was trying to get a look at the reactor. Who's this guy?
This is Cloud. He's a mercenary. And currently my bodyguard. That's Oates. Aerith!
I'm just going to let the game kind of play out here because there's going to be lots of kind of sound audio bites coming through. And apparently Cloud can get knocked over by a child.
What for?
You know.
I don't know. You're just supposed to.
Well, guess we have a new destination. I should probably explain. The Leaf House is the local orphanage. That's where all these kids live.
Hey, Aerith, where'd you go? The church again? Next time, we should all go together.
Why, hello, Aerith. As popular as ever, I see.
Apparently, but they sure keep me on my toes.
Better than being bedridden. Thanks again for all those herbs. You've helped a lot of people.
No problem. Anytime.
How'd you manage to find so many anyway?
Oh, I have my ways.
And him?
He's my bodyguard, just until I get home.
And you're sure he's up to it?
Maybe.
There you are.
We're back, and we brought Aerith with us.
Sorry to make you come out here.
Don't be. It's on my way home.
Well then, I hope you won't mind me asking for some flowers.
No problem. How many?
All you can carry. What with all the doom and gloom we've been hearing on the news recently, I thought some flowers might help cheer everyone up.
I'm sure they will, and I'd love to help.
Let's all wash up before our meal.
So, Cloud, what's your favorite flower?
They're all the same to me.
Huh. You sure you want to say that to a florist?
Better than lying.
Okay. Then what'd you do with the flower I gave you? You give it away?
I did.
Ooh, to who? Tell me.
Don't recall. What?
Thought you didn't like lying. Well, anyway. My house is just up this path. Mom should be home by now, so I'll introduce you. There you go. That's my house.
It's amazing.
Honestly, I have to agree with Cloud. This is a gorgeous area.
My house is this way.
Also, I clearly just wanted to see what was going on in the garden because it's gorgeous.
Come on. I'm home.
Hey, baby. Been up to no good? Rude came by.
So, this is my mom, Elmira. And this is Cloud, my bodyguard.
Hi.
Take good care of her?
That's my job. Or was my job.
Yep, thanks. So, Cloud, you gonna head back to Sector 7?
Yeah.
Then I'll show you the way.
Then why'd you have me bring you here? What if the Turks show up again?
It'd suck, but I've dealt with them before. Honestly, I'm much more worried about you. What if you get lost, huh? You'd be too embarrassed to admit it, and so you'd just keep on going.
Quit acting like you know me.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go take Cloud over to Sector 7, okay?
Okay. But why not wait until tomorrow? If you head out now, it'll be dark when you get back. Better to rest up here and make the trip first thing in the morning, when you'll have daylight to spare.
That's true. She's got a point, Cloud.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah. I still need to deliver some flowers to the Leaf House. Since we have a little time before dinner, you should come with.
That wasn't the deal.
You mean you want more? Even though you've got a priceless reward coming your way? Do you know what I promised him?
I'll do it.
I'll go grab the baskets. Be right back.
That Aerith, she's a handful, isn't she? It must be tough. No, never mind.
That's weird. Could have sworn I put them here.
Honestly, just decided to take in the sights, and Cloud did recognize how gorgeous this place looks. For me personally, I'm trying to figure out how Elmira actually could afford a house this fantastic in this kind of scenery when everybody has no money in this game. Seriously, how did the woman afford to actually raise that child as a single mother with no money coming in, except for Aerith eventually becoming a flower girl, which I'm sure is not paying very well, considering that she gave her first batch to Cloud for free for no reason.
You take this one.
Huh?
Take it. Right. Off we go. And these right here are my babies. Which ones do you think we should pick?
Any of them.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you have an eye for this kind of thing.
Honestly, I wasn't super interested at this point in actually interacting with all of the area, I didn't realize, because I wasn't paying attention at this point, that I could actually select my own flowers. I just picked the first 3 I could find, and the game told me that I had selected 3. I did not realize it. Still looks lovely, I think, though.
That's the one I gave you.
Huh. It is?
Nice try, mister. You can't fool me. She said, as many as you can carry, so maybe a few more? Whoa, foxtails, huh? I gotta hand it to you. I never would have thought of that. It'll definitely take them by surprise. I think we're good now. What do you say? Shall we go? No need to hurry. We're not under the gun or anything.
I'm not cut out for this crap.
Sure you are. And when you're done, you'll be drowning in job offers. So, how do you think they'll arrange these flowers?
Don't know.
Well, we'll soon find out.
It's funny, Cloud being a mercenary, you would think that he'd be, rather upset to actually do this type of thing, but it's almost like Aerith is actually guiding him to do it, and that's the end of that, really. Right, so folks, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to call an end to this particular chapter here. I've been Cloud Snake, and I will see you guys laters.